Ladies and gentlemen, let me break something down to you that most people overlook: how a man greets you. Many women ask how they can tell if a man's feelings are sincere. The answer is often found in the very first moments after he sees them. His greeting, whether it's a simple "hi," "hey," or "good to see you," can give valuable insight into where you fit in his life and how much he values your presence. That initial exchange is not just routine politeness. It is one of the most honest moments you will experience with someone because it happens before they have had time to carefully choose their words or hide behind a polished image. In those few seconds, their genuine emotions naturally surface. When a man is truly invested, you can often sense it without him saying much at all. His expression brightens the moment he notices you. His voice carries warmth and excitement. His body language becomes more open, and his attention naturally shifts toward you. For that brief moment, everything else seems less important because he is focused on your arrival. These reactions aren't random or forced. They are subtle signs of emotional connection. While words can be planned or exaggerated, a heartfelt greeting is often spontaneous, making it one of the clearest signs of genuine interest and affection. A man's greeting can reveal far more than most people realize. If he greets you the same way he greets everyone else, without excitement, warmth, or any sign that you're different, it may suggest you don't occupy a special place in his thoughts. But when his face lights up, his posture relaxes, and his smile becomes noticeably brighter the moment he sees you, those small reactions often carry genuine meaning. They show that your presence matters to him. When a man truly values you, his greeting becomes more than a polite habit. It feels personal and sincere. That kind of response isn't something he naturally offers to everyone. It comes from an emotional connection that can't easily be hidden. Think about how you feel when you've been looking forward to seeing someone all day. The moment they finally arrive, your emotions naturally show. You don't have to force a smile or pretend to be happy, it simply happens. The same is often true for a man who is emotionally invested. His greeting reflects the anticipation he has been carrying. Whether it's a simple "there you are" or a warm smile, it communicates relief, happiness, and appreciation for your presence. He may not express those emotions through elaborate words, but the feelings behind them are often obvious. Long before he says anything meaningful, you'll notice them in the way he reacts to seeing you. Many men are more comfortable expressing emotions through actions than lengthy conversations. They usually understand how they feel, even if they struggle to explain it directly. That's why their initial reaction when they see someone special can be one of the most honest moments you will witness. It is spontaneous, unfiltered, and difficult to fake. In that instant, affection, or emotional distance, becomes surprisingly clear. When a man truly cares about you, he often looks forward to seeing you without even mentioning it. He may quietly anticipate hearing your voice or watching you walk through the door. The moment you appear, his mood changes, and the atmosphere around him changes. Your arrival becomes the highlight of his day. Real affection isn't always communicated through dramatic declarations. Sometimes it is found in a simple hello that carries excitement, appreciation, and genuine happiness. That's why it's worth paying attention to more than just the words themselves. Notice his expression, his posture, and the changes in his demeanor. That first glance, the warmth in his smile, and the energy in his greeting can reveal emotions he hasn't yet learned to express verbally. If he consistently welcomes you as though seeing you brightens his entire day, there's a good chance that's exactly how he feels. Many women wonder how they can tell whether a man's feelings are sincere rather than superficial. The answer often lies beyond the words he chooses. His delivery, body language, and overall presence usually reveal far more than carefully crafted compliments ever could. Someone can say all the right things while hiding their true intentions. However, it's much harder to disguise tone of voice, eye contact, and the timing of natural reactions. Those subtle cues often provide a clearer picture of what's happening emotionally. When a man deeply cares about you, his voice frequently changes without him realizing it. It becomes calmer, warmer, and more gentle. The firmness he might use with coworkers or friends softens because he naturally wants the other person to feel comfortable and valued. This isn't an act or a rehearsed performance. It's an instinctive shift that reflects genuine affection. His words carry extra patience and consideration because the relationship means something to him. His eyes can be equally revealing. Sustained eye contact often shows complete attention and emotional presence. Instead of constantly checking his surroundings or becoming distracted, he's focused entirely on the person in front of him. A man with sincere feelings doesn't simply look at you, he observes you. He notices your smile, your mood, and even subtle changes in your expression. He is paying attention because he wants to know how you're doing, whether you're happy, or if something is troubling you. That level of awareness usually reflects emotional investment. It shows that your well-being matters to him and that he's genuinely interested in understanding how you feel. Sometimes, those quiet moments of attention communicate more than words ever could. Now, let's talk about timing. A man's timing can reveal a great deal about his feelings, especially in the way he greets you. When he's genuinely excited to see you, he doesn't hesitate or wait for you to break the silence. His instinct is to connect with you immediately. The moment he walks through the door, you're the first person on his mind, and your name naturally slips from his lips. Whether he says, "Hey, sweetheart, there you are," or simply calls your name with enthusiasm, it happens effortlessly. You don't have to compete for his attention or wonder whether he's happy to see you. His immediate response already gives you the answer. On the other hand, if he enters the room without acknowledging you, barely notices your presence, or seems emotionally detached, that behavior can suggest emotional distance rather than genuine affection. It's important to pay attention to more than spoken words. Often, a person's tone of voice, eye contact, and the timing of their reactions reveal feelings that words alone cannot. Intuition can pick up on these subtle cues long before someone openly expresses what's in their heart. Someone can repeat, "I love you," every day, but if those words are delivered without warmth, if their eyes lack emotion, and if their greeting feels cold or routine, the message loses much of its meaning. In contrast, when a man says your name with excitement, looks at you with genuine admiration, and speaks with unmistakable tenderness, his actions reinforce what his words may only hint at. You don't always need lengthy conversations to understand where you stand in someone's life. Sometimes the truth is contained in a simple greeting, not just in the words themselves, but in the emotion, energy, and sincerity behind them. Authentic love isn't defined by a casual, "What's up?" spoken without emotion. It often reveals itself through a warm greeting, genuine concern, and a noticeable eagerness to reconnect. You may hear it in the softness of his voice, see it in the brightness of his expression, or notice the brief pause he takes simply because he's genuinely happy you've arrived. Those small details transform an ordinary hello into something deeply meaningful. They become quiet expressions of affection that require no elaborate speeches. Many people spend time searching for obvious signs that someone is serious about them, asking whether the relationship is real or whether the feelings are genuine. Yet one of the clearest indicators is often overlooked: the very first interaction when you see each other. A greeting can reveal more than people realize. When you walk into a room, pay attention to that first moment when his eyes meet yours. If his response is no different from how he reacts to everyone else, it may reflect the place you currently hold in his life. But if his expression immediately brightens, if his mood visibly improves, and if his attention shifts toward you without hesitation, those are meaningful signals. For a man who truly cares, seeing you isn't just another moment in the day. It feels significant. Your arrival changes his mood, and that emotional shift naturally appears in his behavior. His greeting becomes something personal rather than routine. It reflects the value he places on your presence, almost as though your arrival brings warmth after a long, difficult day. Without saying much at all, your presence can lift his spirits. That's why he may stop whatever he's doing simply to acknowledge you. His priority becomes making sure you know he's happy you're there. You've probably seen someone's face instantly brighten when a person they deeply care about enters the room. That expression often communicates feelings that words cannot. It quietly says, "I've been looking forward to seeing you," or, "Things feel better now that you're here." In those moments, he's not greeting you merely out of politeness or habit. He's responding emotionally because your presence genuinely affects him. You bring a sense of comfort, peace, and happiness that he naturally associates with you. That simple hello becomes an honest reflection of his feelings. It doesn't require preparation, rehearsed lines, or dramatic declarations. All it takes is the moment itself, and the person he's been waiting to see. When a man is deeply in love, even the simplest greeting can feel meaningful. A casual, "Hey, baby," carries warmth, affection, and genuine happiness. There's an emotional depth behind it that makes it different from the way he interacts with everyone else. You're no longer just another part of his routine, you've become one of the brightest moments of his day. This has little to do with how long you've been together or how many gifts he has bought. What truly matters is emotional presence. When a man greets you with genuine enthusiasm, it often reflects the fact that you've been on his mind long before you arrived. He's emotionally invested, thinking about you throughout the day, and your presence genuinely matters to him. The way someone welcomes you can reveal how they see you. A routine, distracted greeting may suggest you're simply another part of their schedule, while a warm, heartfelt greeting often communicates appreciation and genuine affection.